When I considered to start my own online business, I had a few key concerns that I needed to be debunked first before I even thought of putting my feet back into the online space. I've been there before, I've got hurt there before, so I was very wary before I tested the digital marketing once again in the online space. The format that this is going to take on, I'm going to have 6 different key components that I'm going to address that was an issue for me, and I'm going to record this in a series, so make sure that you watch all 6 of them. This is going to be the first of 6. And the reason why it was so important for me, because my life was in so much turmoil when this opportunity came my way. And I realized that I didn't have the emotional capacity, I don't have the mental capacity for another thing that's not going to work. So let's start with the first thing. This needed to be manageable for me. My biggest worry was I going to be able to carry the workload? I had to start over my life. And starting over meant that I was already balancing a lot. From managing my daily life to recovery to sometimes just getting the energy to get out of bed. I learned then to start building a business and be successful in that as well. I needed a program that was practical and was not going to overwhelm me. And when I saw this program was given to me step by step, and the most amazing part is this coming week we are launching a 2.0 version of this that's going to make it so much easier for all the new people joining from this point forward. There's no excuse, there's no overwhelm, there's a step-by-step plan that you're just going to follow. This program showed me actionable steps that I could fit into my already full schedule. And it taught me a concept of focusing on the most important things. This program claimed that you can do your business within 2 hours. Once you work through the training, of course 2 hours, you're definitely not going to start off with only spending 2 hours. They teach you how to prioritize having your money-making activities done in 2 hours. If you want to learn more, you exceed the time that you spend on my business. I do. I want to grow and I want to learn and I want to expand so much. But the money-making activities can be done in 2 hours. This structure allowed me to see progress without feeling that I'm drowning in all this to-do list that I had to do. So that would be my very first reason. It is a manageable program. You are able to finish your money-making activities within 2 hours. But you are going to spend more on that because you still need to learn. So make sure you like this, you follow me for more, and keep your eye on the next 5. And if you want to know the exact steps that I took that I could rebuild my life with this program, then put ready in a comment. I'll be more than happy to send it to you. So long. This is the second of 6 in a series where I am debunking the real concerns that I had before I put my feet in online space. Be sure to go back to my page and see the first one was it had to be manageable. We've debunked that one. The one that I'm going to address today is the following. It had to offer me a better future. It needed to give me hope. And I wasn't prepared to embark on something that is just going to turn out to be another failure, because at that point in my life, I had enough of those. Have you ever been at that place, or are you there now? I get it. I get it what it feels like that you just want to say time out. What gave me so much peace of mind when I saw people like me, relatable people, ordinary people, people that also went through hard stuff in their lives, and there were people that just decided, but this is what I want, and they changed their lives. I could see the transformation in people's lives. There were people that were able to do that like overnight, and there were people that had a longer journey. I didn't care how long it took me. I just knew that I had something that was potentially going to change my life. The skills I've gained personally in this journey has been priceless. It took me 2 months before I got my first sale, but when that first sale came in and I realized, oh my word, this thing actually works, my mind was blown. Because now not only was it changing mine and my children's lives, I can help people like you change yours. And that is what gives me the most pleasure, because I know that if I share this with people, their lives can potentially change overnight, or it might take you longer. And I can't tell you how long it's going to take to make money. I can't guarantee that this is going to work for you, because you are going to be the variable in your own success story. And that is what I do in Rise, Rebuild, Repeat. I help people get ready for their comeback story, but you are ultimately going to write your own story. And if you want me to share the exact steps that I took that helped me rebuild my life from zero, ground zero, nothing, to a life where I'm so proud of how far I've come, then I'll be more than happy to share with you. And stay tuned for the third of 6 concerns that I'm debunking before I got involved in the online space. Number 3 of 6 concerns that I personally wanted to debunk first before I got involved in digital marketing with the program that I have, that by the way changed my life. And if you missed the previous 2, go back to my profile, follow me for more, and save this for later. The third thing was it had to provide me security with a low risk. Security was at the top of my list. After I've lost everything that I had, the little bit that I had left over, I wasn't prepared to gamble with what was left. And this program addressed it the following. You have a once-off investment that you make into the program and into the website. This is a small fee that you pay for a website that is done for you. You don't have to build it yourself, so I've paid it with a smile. The program that you bought is a once-off investment that with my very first sale, I got it all back. The risk in this business is minute. After my second sale, I was in profit all the way. Other thing that was also very important for me, that once I got inside the program, there was no hidden cost. It wasn't a secret ad budget that I also had to have to be able to be successful like all the other people are having. I was looking for an even playground for what this program says you can do, that you can achieve it with the limited resources that I had. And in the training, they emphasized the ability to get consistent income. That was something that I was looking for. But the consistency only comes if you are consistent. The program doesn't work because you bought a program. The program works because you work the program. The risk there was for me to even just try this out, it was a no-brainer. And I'm so incredibly grateful that I took this chance on myself. Before we get to the other 3 concerns that I had, then put ready in the comment. I'll be more than willing to share with you the exact steps with the blueprint, how you can have 10K months. And that's dollars, my friend. Number 4 of 6 things that were real concerns for me before I started my digital journey. Make sure to go to my profile to like and watch the previous ones. But let's talk about a big one. This was support. I knew going forward that I couldn't do this alone. I didn't have the luxury to make mistakes, number 1. And number 2, I didn't have the capacity to figure things out by myself because I was doing it with life anyway. I wanted somewhere to either plug in, somebody to ask, to go to when I got stuck. When I started in this program, there were 19,000 people worldwide. Currently, we are 50.4 thousand people worldwide that has seen the value of this program. What triggered my attention was that there was daily mentoring. I had a physical contact with somebody to go ask. And on top of that, we've got the community that you can slot in. And I cannot tell you how many friendships I've made. I cannot tell you how many connections I've made, how many things I've learned from people that are like-minded, they are forward thinkers, they are millionaires in the making. Those are the people that I get to hang out and call my tribe and my vibe. The support system in this business model made all the difference for me. They're offering motivation, advice, ongoing training. In fact, our 2.0 upgrade is coming this month. I will not change what I have in this community for anything out there. We make use of incredible apps that makes our life so easy. I don't know if you've ever heard of School, and it's not the school that we went to. It is a platform where communities can connect, and the way that the system has been set up is so user-friendly. And if you want me to, in the meantime, share with you the exact steps that I took that I was able to rebuild my life with this program, comment ready, I'll send it to you, and then stay tuned for number 5. And the 5th thing that I needed to be debunked before I got my feet in the online space with a program that, yes, has changed my life, because I had lost everything. I literally had to start my life over from scratch. But this one is probably the one that you're going to be most interested in. And if you've missed the previous 4, go back to my profile, like, follow, and go check them out, because I'm sure there are many of you, especially if you're going through a tough time in your life, that you had the same concerns that I had. I needed to see proof. That was the most important thing for me, to see that this is a legitimate thing. I've been involved in many things that turned out to be that, SEAM thing, that I got hurt, my validity with people got hurt, people stopped trusting me, my friendships got hurt because of things that I was involved with, that I was not the bad guy in the story, but the programs that I was involved with failed. And that was one of the reasons why I never wanted to put my face on social media again. I'm so grateful, I'm so proud of myself, and I'm so incredibly excited to be sharing this with people, because I know what the proof is. I know what is possible with this program. And when I saw the South African community that was like booming, because for South Africans, this made a heck of a difference. Because when you're getting paid in dollars while working in your comfort of your own home, many times I do my work while I'm on a run. That's my lifestyle that I get to create while earning dollars. And I'm sure that you guys would want to know, but show me the proof. How do I know this is not one of those things, those things? This is not, because there's no upline. Nobody gets any kickback when I make a sale. that comes 100% to my pocket because this program is set up that you get paid 100% profit. Now my first question was, now how does a business then make money? You pay a once-off fee of, listen to this, $29, done, to the company for your website, and then you decide which of the 4 products you want to invest in. That's it. So there's nobody that gets a kickback from all the work that I do. I get paid for what I do. I know you might not believe me, so I'm going to actually show you, and I'm going to take you into my community and show you we get to celebrate all the wins that happens in our community. Stay tuned, I'm going to show you now. There you can see, I told you, 50.4 thousand people that are in this community. So let me just go live onto our wins tab and let's see what is happening there. I'm a Legacy 2.0 version, reaching 1K followers, setup complete. These are all the milestones that we celebrate. But let's look, first sale, look at that. I just did my first sale. I'm super duper excited. We get to ask our questions there, we upgrade there. $3,500 in 4 days, $5,700 a day in 1 day. Guys, $1,500 in less than 12 hours. First sale in less than a week. First $900 sale, $100 ding while packing school lunches. This was what I needed to see to know that this was a real thing. And if you want me to share with you so long, the blueprint, the exact steps that I took, that I was able to also comment in those sections about the wins that I got, then put ready in the comment, I'll send it to you. But stay tuned for number 6 that I personally had to debunk before I said, let's do this. And number 6 of 6 things that I actually had to check before I got involved in digital marketing with a specific program that I'm involved with was the following. And be sure to go check out my profile for the previous one. Go like, go share, go do whatever you want to do. Tap on the screen, give me some likes, because I know there's someone out there that this program can change their lives. And I am so eager to tell you about it. I needed this to empower me. When this thing came my way, I lost everything that I had. I came out of a marriage of 24 years. I literally had to start and reinvent and re-script my life from the ground up. And I needed to feel empowered. I had a need to be financially independent in my life. I had a need to rebuild what I lost. I believe that everybody can take control of their own lives. I needed a plan. And the real value I got from this program, yes, was the money that I made. Yes, was the community and all the people that I met. But the person I became because of that, that is priceless. That is something that I didn't see coming. Because you change when you change the people you hang around with. When you're surrounded with successful millionaires, you're starting to think like them. You're starting to act like them. You're starting to step into that yourself because you start to believe that it's possible for you too. So this program empowered me on so many levels. The mindset shifts that I was able to make. The skills that I was able to learn. And oh my word, I've made so many posts about this because my 4 years at varsity doesn't even come close to the amount of skill, current skill, because remember, the world is changing. If you don't upkeep your skill level, you're going to be left behind. So what's going to happen when you finish your job and you sit at home and you want to start something from home? You have never equipped yourself to enter the online space. Even while you are working, you can start equipping yourself. I had somebody phone me this week. They are 5 years from retirement. They're going to start this business because they want to empower themselves to learn, to grow, to become the person that they will have to be when they are ready to step into this fully. So I want to encourage you, if you have any other concerns about the program that I'm involved with, if you want any more information, put in a comment. What do you want me to address? And I'll do it with honesty. I'll do it from a place of my experience, and I will debunk that for you. And if you want me to share the exact steps that I was able to rebuild my life with this program, then you know the drill. Put ready in the comment, and I'll be more than happy to share.